All right, let's dig a little deeper on this and bring in political analyst Keith Leslie. Keith, why do you think Trump is focusing in on steel and aluminum?
I'm not even sure Donald Trump knows at this point. I mean, who knows with this guy? Everything is a moving target. Clearly, we've heard from all the experts that this is going to hurt, put at risk thousands of jobs, not only in Hamilton and in Canada, but in the United States as well, several states. So it's going to hurt both economies. And the question is, does Trump know this? And the next question is, does he care about this? Why is he doing it now? Is he trying to soften us up for NAFTA 3.0? Or is it really just part of the economic force that he's threatened us with to eventually make us the 51st state? At this point with this man, no one really knows where he's going.
All right, well, we know that Canadian officials will respond harshly. How do you think they will respond?
Well, I think we've had a list because remember we went through this in 2018 with the steel and aluminum tariffs that Trump put in during his first term. So we have a list already, I think, that was going to be targeted tariff for tariff to hit particular states, like we did the first time with Kentucky bourbon because of Mitch McConnell, Florida orange juice, those sorts of things. So you're going to see a lot of that coming in. But I think as well, we know that worked a bit in 2018 when Trump brought them in, but it took until mid-2019 before the tariffs actually got lifted. So we're going to have to, in the meantime, lobby hard and lobby not just the Trump administration, but business leaders in the United States, get them to convince the government how bad this is for both economies.
Now, we just sidestepped those 25% tariffs on all Canadian imports that Trump had threatened. Now we get another threat. Do you think these different and new tariff threats are going to continue to be floated by Donald Trump?
Oh, sure. I think, this is part of what he does. He's a bully, he's rude, he's a disruptor, and he likes doing things. He likes knocking the whole world off edge, off balance, if you will. And it's not just on trade, it's on pretty much every issue you can possibly think of. I think the scariest for us here in Canada, as I say, is this whole 51st state thing, saying that we're not a viable country without the United States and its support. What he's done there is unite Canadians in a way that I haven't seen in decades of reporting.
Is that the end game for Trump? Does he just want us to become the 51st state? Or is there some big picture here? Are we looking at a bunch of different things that don't really come together?
Hopefully he's just trying to get better trade deals. Remember, he negotiated the last one. Let's pretend that didn't happen. He just wants to get better trade deals. That's our best case scenario. If he actually does want to annex Canada, put a little maple leaf instead of one of the stars on that flag, it's just craziness, I think, in the minds of most Canadians, and it just won't fly. As to whether it will keep American media interested in this kind of thing, it probably will, and it gives Trump, more support from his core, his base.
All right, that's political analyst Keith Leslie. Keith, thank you as always.
You're welcome.